nervous about steering with my feet, but yeah.
Okay, we're live.
Okay.
So okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it's tutorial day here on the glide slope. With we got to hide the mouse, otherwise it breaks the immersion. No one believes we're actually in an airplane.
Oh. Not very
It's tutorial day. I'll put the mouse right there in case we need it later. Tutorial day. We're going to learn how to fly. And we've got Basement Fly Girl here with us.
Yep.
That, of course, is her nom de plume, so she may remain anonymous in the real world.
Like that guy?
There we are, streaming on the interwebs, right there. Right there. Looks just
funny angle.
Looks just like us.
I wonder why.
Usually takes a minute for people to check in, to log in.
Hello.
To say hello. We've got a little lean on our camera, but that's okay.
I feel like it's a very angle of me from right here.
It is. Actually, it's just the back of your head. That's the only part anybody wants to see anyway.
I'm glad. A little creepy.
Okay, so have you ever flown an airplane in the real world?
No.
Have you ever been in a basement flight simulator before?
Yep.
Okay. But you don't really remember many of the procedures, I would imagine?
Not by like
procedure.
Yeah.
Hence the word procedure. Okay.
Do I click these?
Yeah, you'll do some. You're going to do some clicking.
Nice to do this.
Over there is a checklist for the Cessna. We use checklists because they keep us from making stupid mistakes.
Like me forgetting flour.
Like you forgetting flour. Yeah, here we need that. Just a little closer. Try that. Say, Gahoozaphats.
Say what?
That's what I thought you said.
Okay.
Okay, so we've walked around the airplane. We've looked at it. We've made sure it's okay. We'll test the press. Okay, first of all, the avionics power switch is off. It is. Beacon and navigation line. So first you're going to turn on that thing that says strobe. You're going to turn on that thing that says nav.
Covered it.
Yeah, the nav lights are red and green on one side, so people can tell which way side of us they're on. And the strobe is a rotating light on top, or flashing lights on the side that tell people, make it easy for us to see. It's easy for me to say. Circuit breakers are punched. Fuel selector valve is to both. Carburetor heat we don't have. Prime is required. Mixture full rich. Throttle open 1/8 of an inch. Parking brake is set. We'll turn on the batteries. So hit those two battery buttons right there. What's the matter?
Felt like I was a little close. But I don't want to move back or else
you can
I'll
scoot back. You're okay.
Just because I can't see these buttons and in case I need to click them.
But can your feet reach the pedals?
Yep.
Okay.
I've got long legs.
You got your feet on the pedals? Can you reach the stick no problem?
Yep.
Okay. Why don't you feel that? Well, you've steered with that before.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Turn on the fuel pump. Flip that switch forward. Excellent. And then you can go ahead and gently turn the key all the way over. Keep going.
Doesn't want to move.
Oh, it's all the way.
Oh.
There we go. I must have twisted it. Okay, now turn on the alternators. Those are generators that charge our battery, and then the avionics switch. That'll bring on your redos, and that brings this alive for us. So far, you're doing great. Okay, press the enter key here to clear that screen. And then this shows us where we are. And we are, and I'll bring this up on the screen for people watching at home. We are at Tooele Airport, and we're just at the south end of the Great Salt Lake. We're going to fly up to this little island here, which is Fremont Island, and we're going to come around that edge, and we're going to land on a dirt strip.
Okay.
Which is really no problem at all.
Okay.
This plane can handle landing on a dirt strip, no problem. It's a little tight. We'll take a look at it, and if you want to give it a go, we'll let you give it a go, and if you want me to make the landing, I'll make the landing, but we'll see how it feels.
Okay.
Now, here's something that's important. If we look at our charts over here, we can see that there's all this airspace for Salt Lake City. See, we're right there, we're the blue dot.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're going to basically fly straight out, but we have to be below 8,600 feet or 7,800 feet. Otherwise, we are going to run into a big commercial airliner, and that would be bad for everybody involved.
That wouldn't be safe.
Yeah, it would be better to be safe, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So one thing we're going to do is we're going to keep at a particular altitude. So this here is our altimeter. We're at 4,300 feet right now.
Yep.
And we can select an altitude. It's called a bug. It'll be a little pointer that helps us know where we're supposed to be. So we're going to pick our, so this is where you turn your altitude bug. That's okay. Turn that.
Which way?
Either way, we'll see. You can take it up, go up to 6,500. There you go, perfect. Now we can turn our fuel pump off. Okay, so we've got that bugged. Avionics are on, radios are on. Flaps are up, I can see that's the case. Transponder, make sure that we're on stay. Transponder is a radio that lets air traffic control see where we are. Yeah, you can press that, and you want to click VFR. And you want to hit transponder again. Right there, XPDR. And then hit that altitude button. That way, air traffic control will be able to see what our altitude is. That helps them. Okay, now we need to get the weather. So we got to find out what the weather radio frequency is here. It's 119.725. So we have two radios. We can listen to both of them at the same time if we want. The top one is communication radio 1 and the bottom one is communication radio 2. Usually I like to listen to the weather on communication radio 2. So to switch over to that, you push in on this. There you go. And we can also do the same thing down here. So push in on, hit the comm button, and then if you push in on this, you can switch between them. So try that.
Oh, it's already on.
Huh. Yeah, I just wanted to see so you can feel it. Yep. Okay. And then if it's down on the second radio, you can just type in the frequency, which is 119.725. And it puts it in a standby position, and then you swap it over to be active. That way you don't accidentally change the radio that you're actually listening to. And we need to be able to listen to our number 2 radio. So this down here is where it controls what radios we're listening to, so press COM 2.
Automated weather observation. The L2 will off. Wind 190 degrees 12 knots.
We're going to, careful. We're going to listen for two things. We're going to listen for the wind, which will tell us what runway to take off on. We've got 2 runways, which the numbers of the runways show what heading of the compass they point at. So 180 is south, 360 is north. So 1 is 17 going that way, and 35. So we always take off into the wind, and we always land into the wind.
Sky clear. Temperature 32. Dew point -9. Altimeter 3006.
We'll come back to that in a second. So we're listening to the wind, and it'll tell us what runway.
Automated weather observation. The L2 will off. Wind 190 degrees 12 knots.
190.12.
Visibility.
Okay, so we're going to take off on runway 17.
Temperature 32.
And then we listen for the barometer. We want our barometer to be the same barometer. Yeah, so we're going to, if you look at where we are here, still got the MFD on.
Automated weather observation. The L2 will
well, I'll zoom in, but we will taxi out here and take off going this way, and then we'll make a left-hand turn and fly over the lake.
Temperature 32.
Okay? That's traffic. So there's somebody out there flying around. We've got this importing the real-world airplanes that are flying around right now. So there's actually somebody flying around at Tooele, and we'll be able to see him.
Okay. Cool.
You're such a gamer. The other thing we need to set is our barometer. So depending on the barometric pressure, I know you've taken some weather classes at school. Our altimeter could be wrong or right. So we listen for it. And this is where we set the barometric pressure. It'll tell us the barometer.
Automated weather observation. The L2 will off. Wind 190 degrees 12 knots. Gust 18. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 32. Dew point -9. Altimeter 3007.
3007. So turn this outside dial until that goes down to 3007.
Automated weather observation. The L2 will off. Wind 190
Good. Shows us our altitude. And then I also like to set a little bug for the heading of the...
Sky clear. Temperature 32.
It's all right, you're fine.
Dew point -9.
I like to also set a little heading bug for the heading of the runway. It helps me visualize which way we're going to take off. Okay, so you can stop listening to that. You can press that button.
Automated weather observation. The L2 will off.
Good. You getting that? You want to clip that on someplace else on your shirt?
I was just going to make it tighter to my shirt so it wouldn't interfere with my arm.
Perfect.
That's what it was doing.
I hate it when that happens.
Pinching this guy in the face. Can't
Pinch
tell
that
who it
guy.
is.
You've got your AC/DC shirt on.
Yep.
We're on a highway to hell. Okay, now we also would listen to the local radio frequency. This airport doesn't have a tower, so the pilots talk to each other. Got it?
Yeah, good.
The pilots talk to each other on one radio frequency. So we want to turn the main radio to that. So hit COM for communication. Press the COM button to switch us over to the active. Okay, and then you're going to type in 1, 2, 3. Oh, it looks like I already have it in there. So just hit the swap button, which is right there.
Lost it.
Right, and then if we were talking to people in the real world, we talked to the radio frequency. Okay, so we've got the radio set, everything's on, everything's looking good, our oil pressure is good, our engine instruments look green, everything seems normal. We've listened to our radios, our flaps are up, altimeter's set. We always do a control check to make sure that the parts of the airplane move correctly. So I want you to grab the stick and you're going to watch to see if this thing moves. So move it one direction. See that goes down? Yep. Now move it the other one and see if the other one on the other side moves. Good. It does. And then pull it back and push it forward. And you can see the airplane kind of moves, which means our rudder is moving. So that's good. That means our controls are working. And then check our rudder. That's working fine. Okay. Let's see if anything's going on here. Tracer and David we are not on Pilot Edge right now, David. We're just doing some practice here with Basement Fly Girl. So we're not on the network at the moment. I've got just live traffic coming in. Okay, so now we're ready to taxi. So let's see where we're supposed to go. Before I put the spaghetti in the machine here.
Still got to figure out how to steer with my feet.
Okay, so so first of all, you can see we're pointing this way.
Yep.
We're going to taxi down and go that way. So we're going to want to turn the airplane around. And what you do is if you want to turn left, you push the left pedal forward. It slides forward rather than pushing down on it.
Okay. You want me to?
Uh-huh, go ahead. No, that's not like this. Like this. There you go. Keep going. Right? And then try the other one. You always have both feet on both pedals at the same time.
Yep.
So that to go right, and go the other way to go to left. Okay, I'll control the gas. Okay, and I'll have my feet ready on the brakes just in case we have a random moment. Okay, so first I'm going to put my feet on the brakes and take the control, and I've got the parking brake off, and then give it full left rudder, and I'll just give it a little power.
Okay.
And then it's just like anything else. You want to straighten out when you're ready to straighten out. Keep us coming around. And then try to drive us on that center line.
Yep.
All right, you need to give it a little right. There you go. You're doing great. You drive this thing better than I do. And then just follow the yellow line.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I think it's because I'm good at Mario Kart.
That is. I understand Mario Kart transfers directly to pilot skills.
Same thing.
Okay, keep following the yellow line. And then we'd make a radio call. We would say, Tooele traffic, Cessna 15 Juliet Golf is taxiing via Alpha to 17 Tooele. Okay,
This
now you
line?
got to stay. I'm going to stop us here.
Oop.
We're going a little fast. And you don't want to cut the corners. We got to stay in the taxiway, okay?
Okay.
There's
So,
traffic in the real world. He can't see us because he's real world traffic, so he may drive right into us. Now you're going to take a right-hand
are we
turn.
staying in between the two lines?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And that yellow center line is what you want to be on.
Oh.
So the double lines are the edges. The single line is the center.
I was not aware.
And then we've got a long taxi. We're on Alpha. You're doing great. There's our windsock. We can see the winds coming this way because it's fluttering out like that. You drive this better than me.
Yeah, last time it was a little chaotic when you were driving.
Yeah, well, I give it a little too much juice, I think is my mistake.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Started speeding up too much and I was...
All right,
I don't know.
get it straightened out.
No, hold on.
Little motions. You're doing great. The kid's a natural.
Comes from you.
Oh, you say the nicest
Aw.
things.
Going just straight?
Yep, take us straight all the way down to the end.
Okay.
You can see here, we always try to have as much runway as possible. I'll give us a little more juice. This is your throttle. Put your hand on that and feel the difference.
Okay. Well, I like going the speed we were going.
You're going great. And then you're going to take us off.
Oh. Okay.
We'll put our hands on the throttle together, and I'll have my feet on the brakes. We won't let anything bad happen.
Okay.
Now, my first flight
Okay.
lesson.
I don't know what's happening. I want to.
But yeah, pull the throttle back. That's good.
Why I'm losing.
Well, it starts to you start to overcorrect. You know, you go this way, and then you come back hard, and you come back hard, and then you just take the throttle out, like we did, and it slows it down. And the other thing is, if you push with your toes, those are the brakes, and if you push with your toes, it makes it turn one direction or the other really fast. So sometimes you accidentally apply a little toe brake, and that's the problem.
Okay.
And that's the way a real airplane is. You go like this for the rudders, and you push down with your toes for the brakes.
It just really likes going left for some reason.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons is it's a function of the torque of the prop. It makes it want to pull left a little bit.
A little uncentered.
Right, you're all right. You're doing great. You can see here we're almost done.
You can also tell by that.
Yeah, you can also see in front of you.
Yeah.
That's taxiway A5. We're going to go all the way down to A6, which we can see down there.
So to the left.
You're doing great.
Just tell me when to turn.
When we get down there, we'll make that left-hand turn.
You'll make the left-hand turn?
Well, unless you want me to make the left-hand turn.
I thought you said you will.
Let's stop here real quick. We hit that, just stop.
Oh.
And I'm going to use it here in a second to make sure that the camera's lined up the way I want it.
Okay.
But the stream's a little bit behind us. I guess I can look over here.
Yeah. Looks like I have giant eye bags.
There we go, that's a little better. You can't be perfect if you're not a perfectionist.
Yep.
Or if you've got a little too much perfectionist is bad for you. You know, I had it good and then I started to mess with it.
I think that's good.
You think that looks good?
Yeah, lean forwards. No, lean forwards.
I want to make sure all the lines line up.
I think it's good.
Okay, you ready? You got to give us a little left rudder here.
Okay. Not yet though, right?
Perfect. In my first flight, the instructor said, "I'm steering the airplane, you're not steering the airplane."
That makes sense.
I was like, okay.
You sure?
Okay, and then there's going to be double lines down here. You're going to make this little left-hand turn. And there'll be double lines. Careful not to cut the corner too much.
Sorry.
There you go. I gave us a little toe brake. We're going to stop short of those, so I'll hit the brakes.
Hey, we're pretty in line.
You're perfect. You're a natural. We would normally do a run-up, but we're just going to go with it today, so...
Okay.
That's a... You take the... Well, I'll just show you. We take the power up to 2,000 RPM.
Oh.
With our feet on the brakes so we don't go anywhere.
Well, I'd hope so.
And then we make sure that we've got everything running in the green, and we do this thing over here with magnetos.
You want me to...
And everything seems to be working.
Yep.
We checked our throttle, we checked our obstruction, carburetor heat. Everything's working there, oil pressure is good, everything seems to be working normally for the engine up at full power. So back it back a little bit, and then we make a call. And since we've got real world traffic, let's make sure that nobody's coming. Nope, nobody's coming.
Awesome.
Then we look down range, I don't see anybody. We look up range, we don't see anybody. We do a final control check. Good. And then our final takeoff. We're on the right runway, we've checked traffic, strobes and landing lights are all on. Turn on our landing light, please. Perfect, carburetor's off, make sure we're full rich. Brakes we've got on. We've done our final checks. Okay, you're going to take us off.
Pull back, right?
Yeah, you remember what to do, right?
Yep. But not yet. We're going left and then going? Is that the plan?
Yeah, look, we lost our map.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, I don't know why.
Naps are... Naps? Naps are necessary.
There he goes.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the top off. It makes it easier to see. Yeah, so we're going to accelerate smoothly, and then this X, this is your airspeed, and when we get to about 62, 65 knots, you'll just gently pull back.
Which one? Over here, right here?
Yep, this is airspeed and this is altitude.
Okay.
And these are backups. This is backup airspeed and this is backup altitude.
Okay.
Okay, flaps to 50%, so click that down 1 notch.
This?
Yep. And we can see that our flaps just went down. You can see them right here.
Yep.
And then we turn on our fuel pump. Nobody's coming. We'd announce, we'd say, Tooele traffic, Cessna 15 Julie Golf is entering 17 at Alpha 6. We'll be making a departure to the north. Tooele. Okay, I'm going to take my throttle.
Are you accelerating?
You want me to?
Yeah. 'Cause I don't...
Oh, you will be able to. Once we get out there, get us lined up on the center line of the big runway.
Woo. Overcorrected it.
You're doing great. And then get us all lined up. Runway 17. Drive us out there to the center.
Oh, the wrong way. Sorry.
You're doing fine. Okay, you ready?
Am I lined up?
Yeah. Little teeny movements now. It's probably going to go a little bit to the left, so be ready to steer it a little bit right. You ready? I got you just in case.
Can I pull back? Tell me when to pull back.
It's 60 knots. You're doing great.
Trying.
Okay, I'll give you your airspeeds. You just keep your center line, drive with your feet. Okay, we're at 30. 40. 50. 58. Okay, rotate. Just gently back to stick.
No.
Now pull back to go up. There you go.
Not very centered.
Push down a little bit. Nose forward. A little further, nose down. Yeah, you just want the horizon to be like right at the top of the cowling. So pull back a little bit and fly us straight.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, God.
There you go. You're doing great.
So sensitive.
Okay, when I pull up the flaps, it's going to sink, so be ready to pull up, okay?
Okay.
Just pull up, and then we're going to make nose down. Perfect. And just say like this. Like, you want these arrows below this 10. And we're climbing, and we're doing fine. We're just going to pick up a little speed here. Now make a nice, slow left-hand turn. There's a little bit of bank. Perfect. Keep your nose down. A little less bank. Less bank.
Ooh, what is
Yeah, well, because I intervened.
Yeah.
So, you're too steep. Push down. There you go. You hear that little squeal?
Yeah.
That means that you're banking. Come back this way.
What is banking?
This is a bank. Bank is a turn. I'm sorry, I could have explained it to you.
I was like, I don't know what banking is. How do I fix it?
That's a great lesson. That little squeal means we're close to falling out of the air. So, so when you hear that squeal, gently push the nose down a little bit because you don't want the airplane to stall. Okay, then we're basically gonna fly right at that out of those islands. I think that's the island we're going to.
Contacts are a little dry. It's kind of hard for me to see.
Do you need to blink?
I was blinking.
You're doing great.
Do I still need my feet on the pedals?
No, you can take your feet off the pedals.
Okay.
I'll deal with the pedals. Now there's this little joystick up here. See that? It will make it so the plane has got a little adjustment. So if you find that you're having to pull back, keep pulling back to get it up. If you click back, it'll encourage the airplane to fly up. If you find that it keeps drifting this way, if you click over to the right, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you find that you're having to keep nudging it over to the right, give it a little click with this to the right. And if you find you have to keep nudging it to the left, give it a little click with the left. And vice versa. That's called trim.
What kind of messed me up now?
Oh, sorry about that.
Fine.
It's a little view at northern Tooele. Okay, this is not a long flight. It's like 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then we make the landing. Stick the landing. Okay, our flaps are up. Oh, we're flying over here though.
Yeah.
You're doing great. Is that hard for you to control? That's sort of a heavy stick.
A little bit, but not listening to me. I used a little thing, but it still doesn't want to listen to me.
So just give it another little click. It's windy. You've got a 19 knot tailwind, so that's one of the things.
Doing my best.
You're doing great, and then that's our target, is that little island out there.
Okay. You want me to?
Point at it? Yeah, we'll get there faster if you point at it. Are you having to fight the airplane to keep it from climbing?
I'm trying to, not really.
Does it want to go nose up?
Oh, I don't.
You can give it one click of that forward joystick. Yeah?
I was trying to get it in line with the thing.
If you just let go, let me see what happens.
It's going down.
Yeah, okay. So, good. So you're pretty well trimmed. You're doing fine. Flying over the
lake.
Yeah, go to the Great Salt Lake.
Very salty.
You know, it is salty.
Hence the name.
Hence the name. And it's sort of great.
That's what I've heard.
It's getting less great though, it's shrinking.
Really?
Yep. It's evaporating. You can see out there all those salt flats. That all used to be underwater when I was a kid.
Distracted.
Sorry.
I've seen videos of people like standing on the salt flat.
Yeah, we used to float in it.
Oh, well, that's not good.
No, it's because you're buoyant enough that you can just float in it just by sitting there.
Well, I just heard a beep sound.
Yeah, that was telling us we're within 1,000 feet of that altitude that we picked. Remember, we picked 6,500
I
feet.
feel like I'm not straight very well. I feel like I just...
Do you feel like you have to keep turning it one way or the other?
One way. Yeah.
Well, then give it a little click to the direction that you keep trying to turn it.
Well, it's just all directions.
Okay, let's just let go of the stick for a second. Just let go.
I
Okay.
did let go.
Okay, so you need to give a nose back because it wants to sink. Yeah. Now let go. Yeah, it's more stable now?
Yeah, it's better.
There you go. That's what trim. And when you're at altitude and it's not really windy, when the airplane's really trimmed well, you can let go and it just flies itself in a straight line.
That's good.
You know?
That's useful.
It is good. It is useful. Uh-oh.
Like for seconds.
You know? If it is learning feel. But we're doing all right.
It
Keeps wanting to go this way?
yeah, it just keeps picking one way randomly.
Okay, just let go. Let's just see what it goes. Just let go.
It went that way.
Yeah, so give it one notch. No, one notch the opposite direction.
That's what I did. I went that way.
Yeah, there we go. We'll see.
What the heck?
Now let's just see how that does.
Like let go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just see what she does for a second. Don't do anything. Takes it a second for it to stabilize. Well, she's trimmed pretty good.
Okay.
She's flying herself pretty good. The wind is moving her around. But she's pretty well trimmed. So yeah, I think now you just fly her. We're heading over toward that island over there.
Okay.
And we're going to come in this way, and we'll do a pass over the airfield so you can see it, and then we'll make a decision about who's landing.
I think
Dun, dun, dun. You want me to do the landing?
yeah.
Okay, well let's promise me you'll take a look at it.
I'll take a look at it. But
It is only 1,800 feet, 25 feet wide, so it is a little sketchy for your first.
yeah.
Uphill landing under a dirt strip in the middle of an island that only goes one way, that's 25 feet wide and only 1,800 feet long. I mean, that probably is not what my CFI would have given me for my first landing.
Well, you're not them, so.
Yeah. All right, so here is our target. Now watch this, I'll do this. I bet it's not in here yet. Yeah, it's not in here. This is kind of a new airstrip. It just showed up on the charts. And if I go to put it into the flight plan, UT1. No, it's 1 UT. 1 QT.
There we go.
People on Lude should not drive.
Oh, darn it.
It does not come up. So,
Oh.
we won't even bother with that. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Now we're coming up to 6,300 feet, so we want to start thinking about our altitude. The easiest way to lose altitude, in addition to putting your nose down, is to just take out some throttle. Now see these yellow bars?
Yep.
If they're above that horizon, you're probably climbing, and if they're below that horizon, you're probably sinking, and if they're on that horizon, you're level. So you want to go nose down just a little bit, because we don't want to gain much more altitude here, especially since our airstrip is coming up here on the right. And you can aim us right at Fremont Island now, if you want.
Which island is it?
The one there,
Okay.
that's Fremont.
You ever been to it before?
And it used to be independent of Antelope Island, and now they are... wait, no, that's Fremont. That's the north end of Antelope. The problem is this stuff all used to be underwater, and now it's not.
That's crazy business.
It is crazy business.
Monkey business.
I have
you
landed
say.
on Antelope Island before, though. Yeah, this is Fremont Island right here. And that's Promontory Point.
Elevation in Utah is really high.
Yes, it is.
Why it's a mountain.
You're doing a great job holding it level, 6,100 feet. And if you're ever in doubt, you can just look down here and sort of fly it like a video game. Try to keep it straight and level. The problem is that you...
But the thing is, when I look down there, I'm not looking at...
Well, that's a good instinct, because you want to keep your eyes outside the airplane. Because the things that can hurt you and can run into you are outside the airplane. They're not inside the airplane. Mountains, other airplanes,
trees.
jelly donuts, all this stuff.
I don't really see those in the sky that often.
You've never seen the flying jelly donut?
No. I've seen birds.
Something to see.
The bird, it's flying. Superman. I thought that was hilarious.
Looks good on you, though. My wife's son and I have been watching you for 6 years or so. Oh my gosh.
What the?
Glad to see you and the family are well. Hello from the Swartz family. That is so nice.
Moin, moin.
Well, I was gone for a long
Hello.
time, and I've been back this week for sure. How long I'll stay back? We don't really know.
Not sure.
We're not sure. You're doing great. You can see where you are on the charts over here.
Yeah?
Now, why don't you give her a nose down trim? Forward, we'll point the nose down. A click of trim.
Oh.
Yeah? Right? And then we won't fight the climb quite as much.
Yeah.
We can pick different sources for, you can see how it's put the satellite scenery on the terrain.
Yep.
And we're trying one called Mapbox today, which is, I have to say,
Pretty good.
I think it looks pretty good. The
Pretty
best
solid.
detail so far has been the Apple maps, but they are really washed out. They don't have a lot of color.
Yeah.
You are getting moved around a lot by the wind.
Aren't I?
Yeah, you can see here the wind 17 degrees and the arrow shows it's right behind us. So a 20 knot tailwind. So yeah, so your first landing
I'm landing?
would be, well, we did do that landing a couple weeks ago where I told you to land on
Told me to
by
land on the
mistake
highway.
Yeah,
Hit
that was not
8
my
civilians.
not my best moment. Was when you crashed into it.
You're like, pull up,
Give her a
pull
little
up.
nose down trim too. We're still climbing. You
Pull
can see
up.
here, if that's up like this, it shows you we're climbing. Now it shows we're going down 200 feet a minute. That's okay.
Okay.
Just kind of keep it level till we get out there. And we can also see other airplanes flying by up there, thanks to the live traffic. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, what we're talking about? We're talking about me landing on the island. We're still climbing here.
Pull up.
Nose down. I want you to get a feeling. Keep going. Get the horizon level. Just like a video game. Get it straight and level with those yellow lines right on the horizon. Now look up. See how high the horizon is when you're straight and level?
Yeah.
That's about how you want it to be. About eye level.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-huh. I'll give her another tick of 2 ticks of trim forward.
I already gave her one like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, but it only goes a little notch at a time, so sometimes you have to give it a couple. There you go. Then you don't have to fight it. Yeah, so this would be your first, streamed live with people watching landing. Would be a 20 knot crosswind landing onto an island on a dirt strip that's
Don't know
only
how
1,800 feet by
confident I would
25 feet wide.
I don't know how confident.
Yeah, that could be a pressure situation.
Little, yeah. Especially with 6-year-long people.
So Bobby, I got to tell you, knowing that you're watching with your family, it puts this in a little bit of a little different light. I'm glad that I've been a reasonably good citizen. Okay, we're going to start losing some altitude. So take the throttle back to about halfway. Take it back to, that's our how much RPMs we have, rotations of the motor per minute. Take it back till it's about in the middle. Maybe the bottom of the green stripe.
Like here?
2000, yeah. And then if you watch, see how she immediately starts to sink? So if you let go, she'll keep the same attitude and the same general speed, but she'll start to lose altitude because she's got less thrust. So the airplane, what's interesting, the throttle isn't really the thing that makes the airplane go faster or slower in the air. What makes it go faster or slower is how nose up or nose down it is. So if we just take out some throttle, she'll start to just sink and keep about the same airspeed if the model is designed correctly in a simulator, and they aren't always. All right, what do we got here? This is going to be a short field landing, so 65 knots, flaps up, extend all flaps to 30, 61 knots over the threshold. Reduce to idle as obstacle is cleared. Okay, so we're going to be coming in really slow. 61 knots and full flaps. Ooh. Another view out the side window. It's working okay with the stream deck down here on the cup holder. Makes it so that I can't have a cup holder down there, but that's okay, a beer down there. Well, we would never have beer in the airplane anyway.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Sparkling water.
extreme.
Okay, so we're going to come around this edge. So the runway's on the other side of that little hill. So kind of fly us at that corner, okay?
Okay.
You're doing great.
Good to know.
Got plenty of airspeed, 80 knots. I've got my own G5 right here. I can look at that. We get the altitude of the weather from Ogden. So I'll look at that real quick.
Have you ever done a flight where it just started pouring midway?
Been rained on?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Okay, KOGD. Let me pull that up. Keep us upright.
Yeah.
And if we want to listen to the weather is 125.550.
I'm pretty even with the horizon right now.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
Ogden Hinkley Information Alpha 2045 Zulu. Arriving runway 21. Departing runway 21. Wind 240 degrees 10 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 30. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3001. Advise on initial contact. You have information alpha.
Okay. We have the weather there. Okay. Boop. Alrighty. Well, we're getting close now. You're doing great with the altitude. You're doing great with the speed. Just kind of keep us coming down. Now that airport is at, pardon my reach.
Okay. Did you see Paul McCartney's on tour again?
I did not. 4,200 feet. So we want our altitude to be about 52. So hold it right here. Don't go any lower.
Okay. I'll try my best. Oh, I went a little lower by 1.
I'll give us a little power. I'll make it a little easier. Because when you come in and you get ready to land, you want to be about 1,000 feet off the ground.
Are these different headphones
Then what?
than last time?
I don't know.
Giving me a bit of a headache.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they too tight on your little head?
I don't know. They're like pressing down weird and it's the best. I must admit.
Well,
Well,
gosh. I can.
of course.
We can probably find different ones. Yeah, keep us right around 5,200 feet.
So up?
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Okay.
You got plenty of airspeed. This airplane doesn't fall out of the sky until it gets down to about 50 knots. Then it falls out of the sky, so you don't want that to happen.
That'd be bad.
That'll be bad.
That'd be bad.
Cubs, I don't sit on the other side very often, but I've been bugging Basement Fly Girl here to get in the sim with me. And the good news is it's not a hard sell with her. She's a gamer.
Yeah.
Always has been. There's some old videos of her in here a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, I think we've got some. I know there's some with your brother. There's a view of Fremont Island. That's our target. We're going to come right around that point that's at the front of the screen, and then we're going to... There's no reason in taking a look at the runway. There's no windsong. Keep us about 52. You want me to do this one? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a whole family watching.
Okay. We got a whole family. We got all kinds of people watching. The sketchy thing is I'm not used to flying with this stick over here, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh
Here.
no.
Now, when we change airplanes, who has controls? You never want any confusion over who's flying the plane when there's two people in the plane.
Uh-huh.
So what happens is when you want me to take the controls, you will say, and we'll just practice, you'll say your airplane, and I'll say my airplane when I have them, and then you'll verify, you'll say your airplane. And then if I want to give them back, I'll say your airplane, you'll say my airplane, and I'll say your airplane. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead, you give me the controls.
Your airplane.
My airplane.
Your airplane.
Okay, take your hand off the stick, feet off the pedals.
Take this moment to adjust my headphones. Because I don't want to
I think the trim works on this thing. Okay, what's our CTAF frequency here? It is... it says on the charts what you're supposed to use, but I don't remember.
Where is it? Where normally?
We would tap on this thing,
Okay.
and it would have it there, but it does not have any. It has it on the chart. I think it's 1229er, but regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start here. We'll put in a first notch of flaps in a minute,
Okay.
and we'll take a look out the side window here. And it's right on the other side of that little hill.
Yep. Is that it? That island?
You'll be, yeah, it's that on, see that little line right there? Right there? That little faint
yes.
line?
Yeah.
That's the runway.
Okay. I had thought it was on there.
So we want to be about 5,700 feet when we start to set up for this.
What island is it? Fremont?
Fremont.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the runway right there.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll go first notch of flaps.
Anything you want me to click?
No, just make sure our insurance is paid up.
Okay. Don't know where to check for that, but just pray.
Okay, 68. Look at that. Keep her coming around. I was watching Uncle Shango fly this thing, and he was flying with 2 fingers. He's a professional.
He is a professional. It's kind of his job.
Okay, there's our strip. We overturned it just a little bit, but we got plenty of time.
Sweet.
And we're going to have a big tail crosswind down here. We're okay. We can't land from the other direction, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
Only got one option. Is that the runway or?
Yeah, but with the crosswind, I'm lining up to come across. Going full flaps.
Dirt line.
60 knots. Power.
Set that.
Don't want to be short, although it's a dirt runway.
I don't think there's much different with the ground and the dirt.
And we kick her over at the last second. Not bad.
Going a little off track.
Yeah, my feet wasn't, my feet, well, part of the problem is I had my feet off the pedals there for a second, because it's kind of a hard reach here.
Yeah. A little,
Aerodynamic braking.
little dirt-ish.
Ooh, we survived.
Yay.
We survived.
We didn't land on the highway.
We didn't land on the highway.
Good thing.
Let's see if I can turn us around here.
Did I turn us around?
Well, you got to step.
Got a step.
You got to step full forward and push down with the toe brake at the same time. So push it all the way forward and push down to the ground. And then we'll. And then she just sorts of pivots in one place. Here, I'll drive. Give me 1 second. My airplane.
Your airplane.
It simulates it being on rough ground, so it's a little harder to drive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there we go.
Ta-da!
Congratulations.
Short flight.
You want to give it a shot?
Give what a shot.
Landing?
Eh.
All right, well, let's just
Next time.
see if everybody's happy. Quick look out the window.
Satisfied.
Yep. We are here, and then we just need to do the shutdown checklist. So take the mixture, that's how much gas is going to the motor versus air. Pull it all the way back. Put the flaps up. One more.
Oh.
And it should go to a green light.
Yep.
Great. And then we go this way. So first lights, then next. Excellent. Parking brake is on. Everything's secured. Okay, well, that was fun.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! I think if I press this button, the stream stops. So we'll find out. Let's see.
We'll find out.
Everybody, thanks for watching, and hope that was fun. It was fun for us too. Well played.
Well played.
I'll buy you a root beer.
Oh, I don't like root beer that much.
Okay, I'll get you something else.